Alright, I figured since people have been asking me, I'd go ahead and post a little video on how to do this kind of stuff. Um, Pretty much all you would need to do for panel lining is have the supplies that I have in front of you. I use 91% rubbing alcohol, regular Q-tips, and you can pick between two types of marker you want. Um, this is the Gunpla panel lining pins that you can buy at hobby stores like Hobbytown USA. These things are super, super tiny. Also, forgive my hands, I've been painting today. Get this open. I mean, the things on here are super, super tiny. If I even get it to focus. Yeah. Um, pretty much the purpose of these, what you want to use is if you look at the plastic on a lot of models or toys like the Zords from Power Rangers, they have these lines where two different plates or panels meet. The purpose of the panel lining is to bring out all the small details. So all you do is you stick the pin in there and start drawing. And you want to do this anytime there is a spot where two plates will meet. And it brings that in, and it brings out the outlines. Other thing you can use if you don't want to buy one of these are like $5 or $6 at like Hobbytown. A ultra fine tip Sharpie will work as well. The tip is thicker, but the same method you use to clean up with the Gunpla marker, which is soaking, well, not really so, but getting one of these wet with the alcohol. You just get that wet, rub it over. I'll show you that in a little bit. First, I'm going to do some panel lining with this pen, and then I'm going to do some panel lining with the Sharpie to show the difference. So this will take a lot of time. So I'm only going to do a little bit of this sword to show. Get some stuff out of the way. But I'll even purposely screw up a little bit so you can see how to clean it up as well. So I'm going to go ahead and shut up talking and get back to doing this. Like that right there, that's not supposed to be there. So easy way to fix that. Get a little Q-tip with some rubbing alcohol. Now, it doesn't have to be completely soaked. Like right now, it's completely drenched. So what I normally do is I just take and dry it off on my shirt or on a paper towel or something. Just so it's slightly damp, but not completely drenched. While it's slightly damp, you take and rub it across. And don't even put any pressure. Just kind of place it down and rub it across. And it comes right off. Also, for lines like this where it's a little thicker, just rub it over. And it'll get rid of any of the extra. Also use the dry side to help clean up a little bit. Normally, I will go through maybe about 10 Q-tips each project I do. Because you'll be having to change these things out quite frequently. As you can tell, like that side's already dirty and going to be completely useless. So there's the side with the panel lining pin, the actual Gunpla panel line pin. Now I'm going to do the other side of the head with the Sharpie, so you can see the difference. I'm also going to throw that over here to get rid of it. And here we go with the Sharpie. You can tell a lot thicker of a head on that one. It's going to do the same thing. You don't actually have to be completely spot on. You can get a little messy with this. Because like I said, with the way you clean it up, it'll take care of any mistakes. As you can see, I'm actually rushing through this and making quite a few mistakes. So. Also, I like to move in circles, so it doesn't really matter how you do it. This just goes off your personal preference. Yeah, like I said, these things you'll go through them really fast. Now, going with the same method, let's set this off to the side a little bit. As you can see, not really that much of a difference. The Sharpie method, you might have to just do a little bit more cleanup, which may add about, maybe depending on how big our project we're working on, maybe add about 20 minutes to it. Here is a different tiger sword. I already did. Completely panel lined it. As you can tell, it really brings out the detail quite a bit in these toys. So, hopefully that helps. If anyone has any questions, feel free to post in the comments, send me a private message, or anything you want. I should be posting this to pretty much all the Power Rangers and Super Sentai Facebook groups, as well as Ranger Board. So, hopefully I'll hear from you soon. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.